Hello, beautiful. Welcome back. Today we're talking about the fear of rejection. That nasty feeling that comes up anytime we push out of our comfort zone and start to think about putting ourselves out there and sharing little vulnerable pieces of ourselves in an uncomfortable way. Because anytime we do that, there's the risk that somebody might not like it. Somebody might not like us. And we don't like to not be liked. It's just human nature. We all want to be loved. We all want to be accepted. We all want to feel like we fit in. And we don't want to look stupid. We don't want people to not like us. We don't want to look like a bitch or feel like we did the wrong thing or we pissed somebody off. And so we avoid doing a lot of things to avoid feeling that way. We avoid putting ourselves out there, showing up on social media, talking about why we're so passionate about business, sharing our expertise or our opinions and what we stand for. We avoid negotiating. We avoid asking for what we want, right? Like, hello, some of us don't even know what we want because we've gotten so far removed from asking for it, then like, what's the point of even knowing? We're not going to ask for it. We're not going to get it. No. We're afraid of public speaking. We're afraid of all these things that we could be doing, and some of us should be doing, to stand in our power and go after our dreams and goals and get what we want and move our businesses forward. So here's what I want you to know. I want you to know what rejection really is and why you have it, how to identify it, and how to work through it so that it's no longer causing you to avoid taking action by playing small and shrinking down and hiding from the world. So where does that fear of rejection come from? It comes from somewhere way back in your past. You could have been 2 or 4 or 7 or 10, but somewhere back there, you had a moment where you felt ashamed, embarrassed, rejected, let down, disappointed. This could have been from family members. It could have been putting yourself out there and actually getting rejected, like asking the boy out and having him tell you no. Or embarrassed, where you fell on your face in front of the entire school and everyone laughed at you. Or where you had a certain expectation for how an experience was going to turn out and it wasn't quite what you were hoping. And so, your brain remembers that and says, yeah, that didn't feel so good. Let's not do that again. And you come up with these defense mechanisms, these avoidance tactics to protect yourself from ever feeling that way again. And those avoidance tactics look like not putting yourself out there. It looks like, making excuses, playing small, procrastinating. So rather than putting yourself out there and sharing your expertise, you keep taking course after course after course, trying to learn everything you possibly can and be the expert before you actually start gaining experience. You might send an email because you can hide behind your words rather than getting out there and doing video and presenting what you know in a interactive, personal way. You may, hide on social media rather than going to a networking event because it's safer. And you do the things that feel safe because you're afraid to do the things that feel scary. So here's what I want you to know, that feeling those feelings, those fears, is a result of you giving your power away. I want you to take it back. You are letting somebody else's opinion of you matter more than your opinion of yourself. I want you to think about all these things you could be doing to move your business forward and just pick one. Let's say it's live stream video, for instance, because that is a great way to put yourself out there and get in front of new people. If you are avoiding live stream video because you're afraid of rejection, you're afraid of crickets, you're afraid that you won't get the likes, or you've done it before and nobody commented, there was no likes, and you're like, oh, nobody likes me. No. You just have to keep going. Because what's happening is that inner critic in your brain is going, you did that before and it didn't work out so well for you. You better not do that again because the whole world is watching and they're going to see that nobody likes you because nobody left any comments on your video and nobody liked it. And so you start thinking yeah, little voice in my head, you're right. I'm not going to do that anymore. Let's do something safer. Let's tone it down, play a little smaller so that we don't get publicly humiliated, right? Sounds a little something like that. You get where I'm going with this. So instead, I want you to do this. I want you to go, I'm recognizing this. It is scary. Yes, that may have happened where I didn't get what I wanted, the result that I wanted by doing that video, but I'm not gonna let that deter me. I have a goal, I have a mission, I have a story to share, I have expertise to share, and I am determined to reach my people, damn it, because they are out there. So I'm gonna keep doing this. If people don't like me, they can change the channel. I'm taking my power back. I am going to keep moving, and I'm not going to let other people's opinions of me shut me down. I know who I am. I'm here to help, I'm here to serve, and I come from a place of love, and I'm gonna keep doing that because that's what feels good to me, right? So like, I want you to start talking to yourself in a more positive way. Be your own coach and keep taking action. Take that power back. Don't give that power away to other people. Don't let other people's opinions of you shut you down and stop you from being the amazing person that you are in serving and helping people, because that is what you're here to do. If you get to the end of your life and you were like 85 years old looking back, you would regret letting other people shut you down. Don't let that happen. Okay, so how do you take all this and put it to action in real life? Well, here's my challenge for you. First, I want you to pick a goal. Do something to move your business forward. What is that thing? What have you been avoiding? What do you know in your heart, in your gut, that you could and should be doing to move your business forward? That thing you've been avoiding. Decide what that thing is. Now, you don't have to have all the steps figured out, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want you to pick one thing and take that next step. What is it? And now put a date on that. When are you going to take that step? When are you going to put yourself out there? When are you going to post the video? When are you going to go live? When are you going to go to the networking event? When are you going to speak in public, or at least make the pitch to the conference that you want to speak at, okay? What is that next step that you are going to take that's a little bit uncomfortable, but you know is the right next step? And when are you going to take it, okay? So put a date to that action step. And then here's what you need to do. You need to hold yourself accountable. So by maybe getting an accountability buddy or a coach, that is going to be really, really helpful, because somebody else is going to know that you've committed to this and is going to be like checking in on you, right? And so as you move closer to that due date and you're preparing for this step, which could be tomorrow, it could be 5 minutes after you're done watching this video, or it could be in a month from now. But I want you to, as you're moving closer to that goal and that due date, to start identifying when this fear is starting to come up within you, when you start getting nervous, when you're feeling that anxiety and like discomfort. I want you to start working your tools. So something like EFT is really good, bra formations, journaling, or talking it out with your coach so that they can help you through the mindset stuff are all great ways to work through this. EFT is tapping. If you're not familiar with it, I have a video that's going to teach you this, but it's like, even though I am freaking out over doing this thing, I deeply and completely love myself. Even though I realize that I could be majorly embarrassed, I'm going to do this and I'm going to love myself anyway. Even though I might not get the result I want, I'm going to be proud of myself for taking action. So by doing EFT, you basically are soothing your nervous system and talking yourself into a positive high vibe place. EFT is a great tool. Bra formations is an affirmation with support built in. So I am a really good life coach. Okay, now how do you know that that's true? Where's the proof? You've helped Susie, reach her goal. Beth told you how much you've helped her, change her perspective. Andrea said that you really helped her to feel more confident in herself. You helped, Rebecca make strong, powerful decisions. So all of these is proof that you have done your job really well as a coach. And so as you say to yourself, I'm a really good life coach, I want you to think about all of this proof that backs up and supports your affirmation and proves to your brain that it really is true. You really are a good life coach. Here's all the proof, see? So that's a bra formation. Journaling is another great way, because when you journal about your fears, you're getting them out of you and onto paper, which takes them out of the emotional realm and into a more logical realm, because having to convert your feelings into words takes them from the emotional brain to the logical brain, where you actually have to look at them and go, oh, yeah, I guess I'm being a little silly. Yeah, I guess it's not really true. I guess I am a little bit more powerful and confident than that. Okay, I can do this. So it is a great tool just to help you rationalize your irrational fears. And of course, if there's anything else I can do to be helpful and help you through this process, please let me know. Whether that's just an email or a DM on social media, or if you'd like to talk about coaching and how I can help you work through your fears, create an action plan to move your business forward, and then hold you accountable to doing it, I'd love to have that conversation with you as well. All right, I hope that this was really, really helpful for you. I hope that you're able to take what you've just absorbed and turn it into an action plan so that you can stop playing small, stop letting the fear of rejection hold you back, and take massive action in your business, because you are a badass. You have amazing skills and gifts to share with this world, and your people need you. All right, beautiful. If this was really helpful for you, please subscribe to my channels so that you never miss a thing. If you know anybody that would find value in this video, please share it with them so that we can continue to raise each other up and support each other as women. That means a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to you too. Okay, thank you for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate your time. I love you to pieces, and I will see you on the next video.